Hello, welcome back to Wernolau Farm. Well, this is going to be quite an exciting day. The combine's almost finished. Not that that's terribly exciting, but it's nice to have it done. No, let's just tab back over to the main farm. Maybe the JCB. There we are. So as you can see, I've been busy. I hope to put some of this on camera. Cutting and moving the trees. I had to move some from where the caravanners were, and one did land on the roof and they were not impressed, but I think I smoothed things over. So that's all good. We've still got some to move, but I don't want to move them all yet because I've got some in the shed there, and then we've got quite a few around there. Now the sawmill we're going to be changing up, but we're going to leave that to run. So it still produces with the wood we've got in there to make us money, because I think that costs us really £30,000. Although we're going to be setting up a new sawmill today. It sounds a bit ridiculous, but it's just going to get it done quicker, and I think we're going to make more money off of it. And that means I can get that moved eventually, and we can get our track in. And hopefully this episode or next we'll have this as it'll be a field. I'm not sure there'll be a crop in it yet, but it'll be a field. Yeah, so I've looked into a couple of things. Two really great suggestions. We had the auto-load wood trailers for console. I did look into that. I'm not going to go with that. The only reason is it looks a little bit complex with the things you've got to buy for what we're doing here. If it was a forestry map, or we're doing lots of forestry on this map even, then I'd probably go more for something like that. But I don't think we need all that equipment, or I think there's sort of sheds and things that go with it. I'm not too sure on it, but it's something I'm definitely gonna look more into probably for another map. Might be the next map we're on. I'm not sure, but yeah, thanks. Really great suggestion, and I think one YouTuber was calling it a game changer, and it really does look like it. But yeah, we'll definitely use that another time. But for this time, was another suggestion, and these aren't in any particular order. The industrial sawmill, and it has a selling option as well. Now this looks like just what we need, and I wish I knew about it sooner rather than getting that sawmill, but who knew? Anyway, but yeah, that's life. We live and learn. Yeah, so we're probably going to place, I'm not sure where to place it. Let's just go and have a look, actually go and have a look at it. As you can tell, I'm very excited about it. It looks brilliant. Now we have got the sell everything set up, so we could just sell the wood to there. But I think if we get this complete set up with the sawmill, with the selling point as well, we'll make more money from it. Not necessarily in it for the money, because I just want to get this cleared to make a field, as I keep saying. But I want to make my money back on this sawmill if I can, or at least come close to breaking even. So let's, where are we here? Factories. So there's a sawmill, and then there's the sawmill selling point. So we could just get a selling point and drag the trees into it, I think, and sell them straight off without making wooden beams, but I don't think we'd make as much money. And as I say, I want to recoup some losses here. Just trying to find it. It's probably at the bottom. Oh, it's not. So we have this one, industrial sawmill mod. This is the one, I believe, where you have to get out and press the button. This one's auto, so you just drag it in. I'm all for that, thank you. Of course, we won't have the zone markers on when we come out this menu, but we don't want it in the field, but we want it close by. This is the other thing with placing things here. It's so undulating and all over the place, which is great because it's realistic, but it's not great for placing things, as I keep saying. So we have to sort of wing it. So if the pallets come out that side, I can drive through and pick them up like that, I would have thought. And then we can drop the trees this side, so if there's any crops in the field, we won't destroy them. That's the plan. So let's get that for just over 10,000. Okay, let's sort the land out. And then we're going to need a selling point, but we don't need it right now. I will show you it, sorry. So back up. I believe this is how it works. I've only just sort of looked into it last night once I got the comment. So you can buy this one. You can buy. You see, we're in selling points now. So these are selling points, but you can buy with this one. Buy any planks or whatever you need if you're doing something. And this one and this one, I'm not sure what the difference is here. Direct sell wood, palletized wood products. Direct sell wood, palletized wood products, and wood chip. And wood chips. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's a speed thing. No, I want to get it done, so I'm going to go with this one. Well, we don't have to place it now. Maybe we should. So that's also got a buying option there. Oh, I think that one you can buy and sell. That one's, yeah, so we'll just want this one for selling by the looks of it. I hope I've got this right. You know I do fail a lot. So let's get that there. And then, yeah, into soften. I know these things probably won't end up staying. Well, they might. I don't know. But let's just make them look a little bit tidier and easier to work on first of all. I think the worker might have finished the sunflowers. That looks better. Now into painting and concrete. Let's go round. Yeah, and of course the zone markers won't be there, so I must remember to tip at the back, pick up at the front, and back to this one. Okay, yeah, a little bit like a sore thumb there, but I think that's okay. Let's go and have a little look, shall we? There it is, in all its glory. It looks like zone markers are turned on. Oh, everything's on. Why is everything on? May have the field information on. I like that on. And the, yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I like it. Looks good. And if it does the job, it does the job. So let's say, let's jump into JCB and try and tip into here. I'm guessing we're getting wood chips out of here. We'll find out. So we need to get it switched on. But let's grab a tree off the field. And then the next thing I'm thinking of, sorry, a lot of talking this morning, just to turn the engine off, where it's going to be difficult to find the stumps. Now I haven't gone over with the forestry mulcher straight away. It's going to be difficult to find the stumps. So I think what we're going to do is grab once we've cleared the field, grab the mower set up. We'll mow everything. And that might allow us to see the stumps better. Not necessarily going to pick up the grass. I'm not too fussed about it unless it's in our way. It stops us from seeing the stumps. So I might get that all mowed up. Another thing you can do if you've got the money is you can just go and paint the whole area. And then come and plough it up later when you're ready. That was a good way of seeing the stumps, but it's a little bit cheaty. I don't really want to do that. So yeah, let's get some trees moved, get it mowed, and then we need to go and rent forestry mulcher and a subsoiler that can create new fields. And don't worry, I think I've got everything installed this time. Now, some of these trees will need cutting up. Oh, I hope this works. Well, that's gone in. Let's go into productions. Oh, the manure's out. Let's deactivate that. So, I believe wooden beams you get more, but wooden planks, I think you get more wood chips. So that's double bubble. Well, something like that. So we'll have that storing, activate, and off that goes. Well, it's only 1% full with that tree, so we might get them all in. Although I probably won't put them all in this episode. I mean, there are other little bits of land dotted around, just over the shed there. I'm not sure if we own that, but there's some forestry on there, but it could be another, I say forestry, some timber there that could be another. If we moved, it could become another field. We could just go and buy other fields, but if we've got the land, I think it's just worth doing this for now. Oh, so much easier with the auto. Now, oh yeah, I found the rear weight, the big yellow rear weight that I couldn't find. Oh, I'm not sure how these little shrub tree things are going to work out. I think I've cut them there, but yeah, I don't know how we're going to really move them, or might have to winch them. Now these all look a lot heavier. This one might be okay. Oh, no, they're very similar. No, absolutely not. Let's give that a chop. Okay, what I might do is put this in a little time lapse, and then we'll come back and hopefully we'll be able to go and get the equipment we need to get this field underway. So let's do that. Okay, yeah, we just have a few more to do. And I'm guessing that's going to be too heavy. Yes, it is. I must go and put the horse's brush away. Now we own the winch, I can put the chainsaw in there on the winch when we finish with it. So I'll remember how to do that. I'm sure we'll find a way. Yeah, so combine's finished. It's just emptying out into the trailer. Let's get over there soon and turn the combine off before we start losing a lot of money. Please take it. Oh. Okay, what we might be able to do is, now they're a bit lighter, the bits that I've cut off is lift them over the JCB rather than doing lots of slicing and dicing. Yeah, I was gonna, as I said, I was gonna mow this and see where the stumps are, but we might be better off just renting the plough or the subsoiler, sorry, and see if I can get any of these. I'm just going over with that, see where they are, because I don't want to have the forestry mulcher on hire for long. That's if we can afford to rent it. I know it's very expensive. I think we can do, how do we do 2? Sure, you can do 2. Oh, they're probably too heavy anyway, so we'll just take that. Yeah, I don't want the forestry mulch on hire for too long. As I say, it's very expensive to rent. This development is already costing quite a bit of money, but it'll be nice. And of course we'll have to create the new field because the workers can't do it, which is good because I'd rather do it myself anyway. Get it exactly where we want it. I do like the winch. Would like a stronger winch though if I was to do this in a real forestry setting. I think there's some bigger equipment out there you can purchase. We can just lift that in with the the loader. Did we cut this one? Yes, we did. So I'll get that bit with the winch. Let's just get closer, it seems to work better. And then we'll try with the loader to lift the other bits out the way or into the sawmill. They're quite nice, them sawmills. Yeah, I like them. They do look the part. I do wonder how long it's before we start seeing pallets. I know we've just placed it, but I've heard it's quite rapid. I will try this with the winch, but I doubt it. Where are we here? There we are. No, as expected. Okay, let's get that switched off and we'll have a go in the JCB. JCB has been absolutely brilliant at doing this. Obviously weight is a factor. Yeah, still a little bit heavy. Okay, what we'll do is we'll split this if we can. There. Okay, looks like we've got it. Now can we winch it? Let's have a go. Might need to get switched on. Where are we? Here. So this one, yes. It might just drag the other one. Yeah, we've lost it. That's okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much to do off camera. Maybe I should have done a little bit more off camera to get things sped up. But here we find ourselves. Oh, it's taking loads. It's brilliant. Oopsie daisy. I still don't know where I've left my front weight. It's usually with the mowers. It's the only time I really need to take it off. Oh, there's a stump. If I ever see one. Yeah, it's the tractor's a bit tippy. Nope, not on that one. Now, as we go round with the plough, I'm quite confident that we'll be finding other bits of tree that we'll have to move, but that's fine. Please take it. Oh, come on. Okay, back to JCB. It's just going to be a bit like this. We can get that one there. There was a couple of trees separating the campsite there. I was going to leave them in, but this morning I decided they should go to maximise the field size we have. We'll leave them a parking area, obviously. Wow. Now, JCB does a great job with this, but, he says, it does get stuck in the tree. Well, you can see what I'm doing to it. It's not surprising, really. Although, as we're going to be dumping it in the sawmill, it should just disappear anyway, so it shouldn't cause any problems. Yeah, I'm at my full reach there. That's that one. Wonder how it's looking. Oh, it's going to take all of them. Even the ones I put in storage, I think. Brilliant. So can we grab one of these? Or is this one? Yeah, there is two there. Come on, don't get snagged on that one. Oh, this is going very well. Famous last words. We are so close now. I think there's just one bit left. And tell you what, let's get this. Yeah, let's go and get the big bit, and then we'll get that small bit. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the shrubs. It's not the ideal way to do this. Wonderful, and then we can always top up with the other bits as and when we need to. The sawmill's not in the way, the selling point's not in the way. I won't sell everything just yet. I might be hanging on to that for other things, I'm thinking. All the big bits have gone well, and I'm defeated by one little tree, or one little offcut. There we go. Nice big spawn area. Yeah, I highly recommend this to anyone. This sawmill, it's brilliant. And again, yeah, with the other mod pack for the trailers and things, the autoload, definitely worth doing in the future for something else. Okay. Well, I think what we'd better do is just get this combine turned off and folded up. Oh, not that one. We must return that header. We're done now, aren't we, with that? Yes. Vehicles. And return. Thank you. Let's get that switched off. We'll just go and grab the sunflowers before we get any bad weather. We'll get them tipped out into the silo. We can leave the bin on the silo. That's fine for now. We can always tip it up if there's any water in it. So we have another 2 fields spare now for crop, don't we? We have the sunflowers here, and we have the soybean field that are both spare. I don't believe there's any more. Oh, I've brought the winch over. That's okay. We'll drop that down, put it on the front. Good job I didn't have my front weight this time. Yeah, very eager to get that field done. But it's getting late, so what we might be better off doing is, because obviously we've got higher charges, is and I don't really want to be creating a new field in the dark. That'd be worrying. No, it's like painting a room in the dark. You just wouldn't do it. We might move into the 2nd of October. I will just check on the animals and the productions. Move into the 2nd, and yeah, go from there. Watch out for all those stumps. So much bigger now. Look at it. Right, let's just swing this round without tipping over. Deposit this. And again, I'm not probably going to be putting any of this in our current oil mill because the big one is on the agenda. There we are, and again I'm just going to leave that on the bay. Well, I suppose we're finished with the winch now, aren't we? Pop that in here. Let's get it at the end. It's not often we should need it. Just get that lowered and unattached. Brilliant. Lose the beacons. Yeah, we've left everything out, but it's all going to be used. So let's pop into, where am I going? Animals. Oh dear, they are very low on food. They're fine. The chickens can run out of food. That'd be great if they do. Oh, the pigs are getting a little bit low. I think they'll make a day, so we'll be all right with them. Yeah, they're fine. So we have to go to a feed mix. Darn it. Well, I will have all these animals. Okay, I am going to go and have to grab the forklift from over with the sheep and goats, so I was just concentrating on getting in there because the loader, as wonderful as it is, it can't reach the Silo King here, so that won't work as we've tried before. But we'll let's get all our bits and pieces out. So what have we got in here? Square bales hay. Let's have 3. Square bale silage. Let's have 6. Cannot remember how many we need. And I'll just do one. Oh, of course it had to be that one, didn't it? That's okay, we can put them in storage, they'll be fine. And I'll go and grab the fork truck, see you back here. Okay, back I am. Let's get a little bit of light here. We want to go and get this switched on. Okay, that's turning away. So let's do our let's do these 3 silage first. Can I get all of... So the lights are just too bright. I do need, if another fork truck comes up in the sales, I'm getting another one over here. I know we could get a telehandler back, but I just prefer the fork truck, I really do. Not for everything, but for these little jobs around the farm. Probably not something you'd often see on a farm, but this is our farm. We can do what we want. It's got some good reach on that mast. Hopefully they don't fall out the back. Must check the cow's milk actually. Right, let's try and concentrate here. Should have picked that up a bit higher on that bottom bale there. Don't go over. Oh, I knew you'd do that. Okay, we'll grab 2 hay. Must try and remember these ratios next time. Just zoom in a little bit there. I haven't got them so high this time, so with a bit of luck, That'll go smoother. Am I going to clear that? Yes. Little bump. Let's just jump in and massively check out what's going on. I know I can see the ratios from outside, but I can't see the total amount it's made. In fact, we're going to need to get some help on the windows here. Let's just turn all those on. Okay, so it looks like we can actually add a little bit more hay. Let's do that, and then I might just get that last silage barrel on the other side and put that in there. Get that out of the way. A little bit skew width, that's going to be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, I think the Holstein, all the beef cattle seem to be fine for food. They don't go for nearly as much. Well, there's not nearly as many of them, so to be fair, although they look massive compared to when we got them. Hopefully this keeps it as mixed ration. Now, sometimes it's not worth putting the extra bale in because you'll lose more than you'll gain. It won't use the whole bale, but it will disappear. But this time, yes, we are going to have room. So, sorry, what do we have there? Yeah. And as you know, I don't use the straw to pad out often. Not unless we was desperate. Which we're not. We have plenty of grass fields. There's no excuse. Let's get a light on that. Oh, the wheat field we drilled last time, I think it was last time or the time before, that has got weeds, as you would expect. I only noticed it when I was picking up the fork truck. So we're going to need to take care of that. I'm not sure if it's a hoe or a spray. I'm hoping it's just a hoe. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't bother putting another bale in there. I know we could just dip it and get a bit off, but this is fine for what it is. Okay, let's see if we have any problems feeding them. I've been having problems with the straw a lot. We've got it right there. If you can get it, just take it where it is. Okay, that all looks good. So let's get that switched off. Just check on them. Cows. Yeah, they're fine. They're not using much of anything. Straw's fine. Milk, probably get away with another day, and then we'll have to empty some out. I think the milk tanker is full though, so I'm not sure what we're going to do there. Yeah, okay. Well, let's have a look at this weed situation. Weeds, here we are, and it would be, which field is it? Completely lost my bearings. Oh, over here. Pardon me. This field. Okay, so we can hoe them. Wheat growing, you hoe. That's what we're going to do, because otherwise, I know we've got 2 days. I don't want to risk having to use herbicide. It looks awful. It smells awful. And it costs us money. So we're going to grab the hoe and go and hoe. And the hoe's down the bottom. It's a tiny field. It won't take long. It's not tiny. Medium-sized field. Come on, chickens, eat your food. I need to move you. Again, getting rid of the sell everything. If that comes in at a better price than other places on the map, then I think that's what we'll do. And the chilies. It's right there. I know it's a little bit sort of cheaty just taking it there, but I think we've done our bit. You know, we've toed and froed and gone here and there and explored around. So if we can make our lives a little bit easier and make a bit more money. I mean, this is the thing. Like, you wouldn't necessarily with any produce or whatever. You might take it to sell to the dealer yourself or whatever, but you could also have a lorry come in and pick up and take away your products and sell them that way. So without actually having the lorry come down and or something come down and do that. Oh God, am I destroying the crop? No. That's what we've got. That's, you know, if it makes any sense, having the sell everything and things like that is almost essentially someone coming to take your products away and buying them from you. Same as the small farmers kiosk. Let's get some lines on here. Two headlands, wonderful. They switched off again. I'm always switching them off. There we are. Okay, and we're all lowered. Let's go. This might be one of my favourite fields, I think, for the scenery. Yes, very nice. I think any grass cuts now are going to have to be looking at it left till next year, which is a shame because I went to our new grass fields down at the gas plant. I was really excited to see how much we yielded, if you like, from them. But yeah, we'll have to wait probably till maybe February, possibly March. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any field work done in our new field this episode, but I will get another one out. Well, I hope to get another one out today, and I should do, and that'll be the first thing we come in and do. We'll sleep until the 2nd of October, the second day in October, and hopefully it's a pleasant day, and we'll come in, go and borrow some equipment. We'll get the forestry mulcher, we'll get the plough. We might buy that, or the subsoiler, sorry, and we'll just get it all done and it's ready for a crop then. Okay, well, I think we're going to leave this here. I was hoping to get more done than we have, but it's been busy, and I will see you here in the next episode. So see you then. Goodbye.